Okay, let's get this thing tore down. That is normal, by the way. Also, peep the merch, peep the merch. But yeah, let's get rolling on this guy. This is where the fun begins. You got 212s down here. Try not to lose those. Go ahead and give her a couple of those. No? Huh, okay. To each their own, I suppose. Someone has my other magnet. Okay, whatever. Just have to make do with what we got over here. Oh, there is a small gap there. I don't think I've ever had one of these just stuck before. Of course, trying to wow, I see you're gonna fight me to the bitter end, aren't you? Aren't you, bud? Close enough. A little clean up over here. Trying to make too much of a mess. What I'm gonna do before we really start on this is take this guy apart, simply because they to do this rebuild, you have to separate the center section here from the exhaust housing, and it is cast on cast, so it can be a good time. I don't know if you can see that, and sometimes, like right here, the clamps will rust in place a little bit. Turn that back on. Get some, oh, I had some GB80. Have to get some later. Come down here. Get this little guy. A few good love taps here and there, if you can get in there. Yes, I know I'm hitting the T-bolt. It's fine. There it is. How bad is it? Okay, it is kind of bad over here. But let me get some stuff. I will be right back. Okay, this is what we use for the most part. I'll just kind of stand this guy up and just soak the ever living shit out of this thing and just give her the beans. Let it soak for a good while, because when we start separating this, it can be quite the task. Just kind of work that in. So okay, took this guy back. You got two 17mm bolts, well, banjo bolts right there, wherever it may be. But don't forget, there's one 10mm right there. Sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. Pull the stud with it. It's not a huge deal. Get your 17 here. More than likely gonna make a mess. Go ahead and set that over there. We're gonna need new ones. Okay, all right, now we can start. I just kind of jam this in there, stuff, get it out of my way. I don't like taking these out. One, they're kind of expensive if you buy them through like a parts store. Internet obviously is gonna be cheap. Two, if you take them out, there's a chance that you could kind of mess it up. There's a plunger on the end of that, and this basically tells the PCM where the vanes in the turbo are. Speaking of vanes, the whole reason we're removing this turbo is because back in here, or I should say in here, there's vanes in there that move back and forth that direct exhaust gas, either give you more or give you less. For better spool time. That's that noise you hear if a truck's idling. You hear do, 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 do. It's going through a vane sweep and just checking functionality. At least that's my understanding of it. But okay, so I reckon let's go ahead and get this compressor housing off. 8mm 12 point. Let's see what we're working with. And with the kit, those don't get reused. It. I forgot my block to stand this up on, but no big deal. Be real gentle with her. Is that holding? Yes. Oh, forgot about that one. Way to go, Tristan. Rookie, rookie, rookie. I always just put that back on there. Should be ready to go. Ooh. Yeah, something's making a mess in there. Probably the PCV, although it was rerouted. But you can never really get these things clean without tearing them apart. Oh, yeah, they got, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little bit of damage there. I mean, it's just wear and tear. It's not really life ending for the turbo. Let's flip this up. I do like to take these out. Again, that's a 8mm 12 point. So I believe this customer wanted to try, can't think today. He thought maybe this was an issue, which I had looked at the truck prior and kind of figured the vanes were coked up. Ugh. Why does that look like that? Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. What's it look like in there? It ain't too hateful. So, okay, we will get, it should be 23 back there, I believe. 23, somewhere around there. I actually have a special socket for this. Where that socket lies at this point in time is beyond me. Is that you? No. One of those days. But truth be told, what we'll do, since we are not reusing any of this, I will just jam an impact on there and call it a day. Looks like a 15. Oh wow, no, dead wrong, bucko. Open your eyes, cupcake. What size is that? 16? Whatever. Learn something new every day. Yeah, we're not reusing any of this. And these are left-handed threads. No, you're not gonna hurt the damn center section doing that. But yeah, these are in fact left-handed threads, so if you go cranking on it in the wrong way, you know, bad things will happen. This box needs to sit still. Okay. Get all this shit out of my way. Overstimulated. Compressor backing, 4 8mm, 12 points. Beep, beep. Oily bastards, ain't you? More or less should need some percussion adjustments. There we are. That thing reeks. Oh goodness, that thing stinks. Oh brother, this guy stinks. Jam that back in there. Ooh. Ooh, you are on there. Ooh. Yeah. That is just nasty. The O-ring was definitely on its way out. Okay, so yeah, now the fun begins. Getting this center section exhaust housing separated. Always just take that off and set that there. So if you look,
hey, he sleeps just fine laying on top of your mom.
What the? Hey!
Hey, did you have a good dinner with your mom? You know.
Go. Okay, for this, I just get a punch, sharpen the shit out of it, and I mean, basically, at this point, you just gotta be patient, take your time with it. Work your way around. There's a little seam. Sometimes it's hard to see. But for the most part, you just work your way around the turbo and try to open it up as evenly as possible. And you definitely don't want to go Kerouac on this because this is cast. So I mean, you break this side, you need an exhaust housing. You break this side, you need a center section. So I will come back with an update. Okay, I got the exhaust housing separated from the center section. All this nasty shit you see in here, which honestly, the vanes really aren't bad. I mean, a select few are kind of locked up on there, which those will just clean up real easy. But our main problem is here. That is the first time I've ever seen that. This is your unison ring. There's a little lever right here. This guy goes in the back of there and uses oil pressure to control this and move it back and forth, and it's supposed to spin this, which opens and closes your vanes. I'm not gonna get super into it, but yeah. So a lot of the time what happens is these will carbon up, or these will carbon up, these will lock up and stop this from spinning, and it won't, you won't hear it change and do other things, and you'll get that code in there for it. But I have never seen one do this. I've never seen one break in half like that. So I'm assuming, yeah, our problem is there. It is good and locked up. Let's go ahead and get the exhaust turbine out. Oh yeah. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Something else with these kits is it goes from a 180 to a 360. Just more surface area for the thrust bearing. But where's our bushing? she's stuck in there, huh? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of that. What do these look like? Oh, we've got quite the clutter going. Oh, look bad. No, nothing hateful. Nothing hateful. Kind of doing that down on there, and then where is the centerpiece? That guy. This guy's gonna sit on there about like that. Oop, I painted red. Come on. Hey, do what you're told. That is number 4. Check that shit out. Let's go. Okay, so get this out of the way. We will show you some attention later. In the meantime, let's get some of this shit cleaned up. Oh, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess. That out of there. Don't need that no more. Bring our attention to you. Oh, this is going to be a fight. I can almost guarantee Will DeMatco pull it out. Oh, yep, absolutely. Check that out. Wow, crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, she's all sorts of nasty in there. All right, well, for the most part, let's put that back on there. Get these guys out of here. Just kind of some cleaning. All right. Here, I like to use the Snap-on carbide scraper. I'm sure there's better ways. I try using these Rolox, but for whatever reason, I mean, they just get ate up. I mean, you can go through one in 30 seconds, so I always just use these. Just get the outside good and cleaned up. Oh yeah, she's nasty. Might just take a needle, scale it, or all that. Obviously, the reason I clean these up is once you have the exhaust turbine in here and you've got a bushing in that center, the center castle, whatever you want to call it, trying to set the center section down on top of here with the exhaust turbine in the back of it can be kind of a pain in the ass, especially if this isn't fitting all that well. Which, I mean, you guys can obviously see it's just nasty. Nasty in there. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this guy cleaned up and then we'll be right back. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Okay. We got everything tore apart, cleaned up. That old Unison ring was actually stuck to this. I don't know if it was like the casting, like raw casting or whatever, but I like to take the carbide scraper all the way around. Sometimes a little, like an angle grinder or a die grinder, whatever you call it, with a square shaped bit, if that makes any sense. I'll go out and around here, and then clean all this up in here, but it's just time to go together. You got safety glasses on?
I'm about to do some fuck shit.
You want to be a cool guy and give me a hand when you can? Because we're about to pop this thing's cherry. If I had some extra room. Damn, it about took me out. Okay, let the games begin. Check that out. Got like 6 or 7 of these. You can go over there for now. What have we here? So they did give us upgraded bolts, or new design. That don't get used. This will get used for this kit because he went with, come on now, I'm trying not to make a mess. He went with a 66mm instead of stock. So we'll use the green one around here because normally your stock cover will seal way up here, but as you can see, they're not very similar. Just one of the things you gotta look out for, but all that will come in play here in a second. So we shall need okay. We need one of these guys. Maybe. Possibly. Perchance. Per maybe. Who knows? Pop that bad guy open. Put that in there. Get this guy out. Spin it off of there. We're also gonna need, not that one, come on, this big guy right here. And then you kind of just set it over the top. And if you're not careful, you can break this. And then you just get angry and never a good time all around. There we go. Down you go. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Back a little bit. Don't need that. We are going to need this guy. A little bit of goop. A little bit of goop. Toss her down on yonder. And then I just like to put that on there. Give that a little bit of goop, and then we'll give that some goop. You're gonna make a mess, unless you're a total clean freak, then you might get away with it, but who knows? Just guide her in there, and then more or less just push on it, make sure it's seated. Ugh. And then you gotta watch not to let that center section piece drop out of there. So there's a couple different ways we can go about this. And I'm thinking we're gonna go this way. Just kind of set that on there. That in there. goop. All the goop. And just be real gentle with it. Real gentle. Also, if you're not careful, this can fall out, so just kind of set her there. Yes, I'm setting it there. You'll be fine. Try about it. Oh, dubba 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 dubba. And then before we get too crazy here, get these guys out. But this is your new washer, or thrust washer, whatever you want to call it. It's a 360, so you'll have a two-piece bushing, bearing, whatever you want to call it. Just add your little piece to her. Get that ready. This, you know what? I think we'll wait until we get this put together, just to make it a little easier. Because this part can kind of suck. As long as you get it in there, this little dot right here will kind of line up with that. But let us, oh, yes, I can do that. Okay, let's get this guy set in there. Real gentle like. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time with this one. That's awesome. What happened there? What in the hell? GoPro, stop recording. Okay. After taking it back apart, I had found that I am a dumbass and misaligned the unison ring with everything, but you gotta flip-flop it around to figure out where it goes. Little bit of gap, you know what, it's not a huge deal, just as long as it's not closed here, giant gap over here. What I like to do is couple here, couple there, make sure it's closed up for the most part. And then I mean, really, that's the hardest part. Try to keep your work area somewhat clean, unlike me, because I'm a fucking pig. Then we get all this out of here. Go ahead and dig the old seal out, which we need a pick for that. Good Lord. Could not be any louder. Yeah, we got time for Nathan. We got stuff to do. Okay. Let's get this guy rolling. Be super extra ultimate careful. Up. Bring it towards the top. Set her down on yonder. Fuck off. No. And then This is the fun part, especially when you got fingers covered in assembly lube. It'll bite you. It'll bite you. Our size, that is our size for sure. I'm not gonna tighten this down real bad. Just kind of snug her up until we're ready to roll. Get in here. Get our new square seal. I don't like the way that one fits, but you know what? It's just gonna have to work for now. We'll need that. We need this guy. Some extra goop. Gonna drop that down on there. Some more goop. All the goop. Take this rust washer. Always, always, always. This cutout right here needs to face inward on this hole. That is how it gets its oil. If you put it on backwards, you will eat a turbo. So just kind of toss her in there like that. Some more goop. Now we need to get the compressor housing or compressor backing plate. Be real gentle with it. Take this guy. I don't normally put a ton of oil on here. A little too much, but you know, you'll have that. And snap that in there. We've already got oil on here. Make sure there's no burrs or anything. And then we just kind of scoop. Set her down yonder. And then we'll take these 4 bolts right here. Just a little bit. You don't need a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, give that back. You're not playing very nice today. What is our comp plate? 144 inch-pounds. Double check with these guys. Yep. Too bad we don't need that. Oops. Inch-pounds. $144. This is where it can get kind of shitty. Oh, we went over. Bad boy. We'll go over it one more time. just for shigs and giggles. Stop and think, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clamp, pressure housing. Oh crap. Okay, we did get new washers. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, they're fancy right there. And just ever so slightly. Don't want that coming off, let me tell you. Ah, that's hard to get used to. And I've done a lot of these. Okay. We shall sit you up. Need something to sit you on though. But you'll have that on them big jobs. Truth be told, we could move that and let us get, help me out guys. Wow. Toss quite a bit down in there. Yes, I know it's gonna make a mess, but I would rather there be shit in there than not. Spin her over a couple times. Feels good. We still need to tighten and tap this. Dirty, but it's okay. So we need to torque that now. And what was that? That was a 20. And we need, what is the new one? 15? Odd. 15 or 16? Oh no, those are 13. Ah. I'm paying attention. You gonna do something today or? £170 inch. Oop, not 171. Oh. Where? 120. We shall use this guy. Snappy. That is no way to be. Remember, children, Craftsman wrenches do not work in the off position. And neither do I, because apparently I cannot get the right socket. But that is okay. Chrome. Ah, bazinga. They switched everything up on me with these kits. And it's just kind of got me a little sideways, huh? You don't need to be that way.
That motherfucker is called 7 fucking times. Dude on the car with the engine blew up. 7 fucking times.
Chat, I think he's upset about it. Ooh, look at that. Alright, get out of there. Get out of there. Go on, get. Ooh! That does not feel good on the back. Woo wee, look at that thing. She is fancy. Don't mind fingerprints, that'd be alright. So, get away, you old timer. Let me grab. Hey. Grab some of that.
66 millimeter. Brought shit down here.
Yeah, I spent like 2 hours working on it, and yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to cut that out of there.
Ooh, pretty. So everything's showing a reading now? Yeah, it's performance. Make that. I thought goddamn all were night.
That's what? Oh no, I think they forgot something. Oh, they in fact did.
Yeah, but what would cause it?
Hey yo, that is a problem. That's no bueno. Now I gotta remember what I did with my other kit.
Maybe it comes. It's all clear.
Okay. I thought it didn't come with the kit, but it was over there on my box, so we shall. Oh, nope. Stop right there, because I just got it dirty. I am a dirt boy. Let's get this thing rolling. Get this thing rolling. Yeah, God, I hate these. Yep. Take just a little bit of that. Ah. It's all right. A little bit ain't gonna hurt nothing. It'll be all right. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Okay. All this shit cleaned up. Yep. Onto the compressor housing itself. And essentially, how I always do it is this goes the same direction as this guy, if that makes any sense. And then very, very, very gingerly set her down on there. And then we can start cranking in bolts. Well, pretty sure these are 5 mil. Yep, done with that. Over yonder on one. Oh. Oh. Looks like somebody has it out. Nope. T5. Now I have to powder coat this housing yet, so I am not going to torque the housing or put any Loctite on any of this. Just gonna kind of show you, you know, how I do it. Come on. Dooba 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 dooba. And they always give extra. Don't know why, but maybe it's for jackasses like me. Can't count to 5. I can count the potato. But yeah, you just kind of go around, snug it up a little bit. But I mean, you would obviously torque it to what they say, 144 inch-pounds. But that's it. I mean, she is rebuilt for the most part. I still need to torque and tap this guy, but you get the gist of it. So whenever it's powder coated and back together, I'll finish it up, throwing it all together, and you guys can hear it run.